right, so you sent over some information about this enterprise doctor. It looks like you're thinking about getting some outside help for your business, which is a big step, and we're here to kind of help you figure out if they might be the right fit for you.
Yeah, and I have to say, the first section free offer really caught my eye. It's an unusual approach for a consultancy. I'm curious to see how that plays out.
Yeah, definitely not something you see every day. So let's start with the basics. Who exactly is Enterprise Doctor? Their website tells us they offer a whole range of services, everything from what they call diagnostic help to crafting business plans, mentoring, coaching. They even do website reviews.
What's interesting is that they cover a lot of ground, but they're very upfront about their limitations. They actually state on their website that if they think another expert is better suited, they'll refer you to someone else. That suggests that they're prioritizing finding the right solution, even if it means they might lose business.
That's a good point. It definitely builds a sense of trust right off the bat. Okay, let's dig into that first session free offer because I think a lot of people would be curious about that. They're offering a full hour consultation plus a written report all for free. Seems like a great deal. What are your thoughts?
It's a clever strategy, no doubt. It allows potential clients to try before they buy, so to speak. It eliminates that initial financial risk, which could be a big barrier for some business owners considering a consultant.
How interesting. I hadn't considered that. What kind of downsides are you thinking of?
Well, it could attract clients who aren't fully committed to the process. Someone might just take advantage of the free session to pick your brain without any real intention of engaging further.
That makes sense. I guess it's a bit of a gamble for Enterprise Doctor, but it seems to be working for them if you look at their testimonials. People are raving about their experience.
Yes, the testimonials are overwhelmingly positive, and they come from a wide range of industries. What's fascinating to me is the language they use. Phrases like constructively challenging questions and collaborative problem solving really stand out.
You're right. It seems like Enterprise Doctor focuses on empowering their clients to find their own solutions, rather than just handing them a pre-packaged plan. Lawrence Wood from Wikimedia Communications mentioned that specifically.
Exactly. It suggests they act as a guide, helping clients identify their blind spots and develop strategies that are tailored to their specific needs and goals.
And Emma Griffin, the writer, talked about getting clarity and fantastic answers to her questions. Seems they're good at getting to the heart of the problem and providing actionable advice.
And we see that emphasis on practicality again in Rogan Helsel Roberts' testimonial. He mentions their ability to capture and enrich meeting notes, which is a small detail, but it shows that they're thinking about how to provide lasting value beyond the consultation itself.
I like that those detailed notes could be super helpful for a client later on. Okay, so we've talked about their core services and what clients are saying, but they also had some other ventures going on, right? The quick links section on their website mentions a business podcast, a radio show, and something called Laptop Monday. What do you make of that?
It indicates that they're not just focused on one-on-one consulting, but also on building a wider community and sharing their knowledge more broadly. That could be a valuable resource for potential clients. It gives them a taste of Enterprise Doctor's expertise and approach before even booking that first session.
Absolutely. It's like they're providing free content as a way to build trust and demonstrate their value. So we've covered a lot of ground here: their services, their client feedback, and their commitment to knowledge sharing. What do you think stands out the most so far?
I think the first session free offer is a brilliant move, Bud. It's a potential double-edged sword. It certainly sets them apart and builds trust. But it requires a lot of confidence in their ability to deliver value in that initial meeting.
It's a bold move for sure. And speaking of confidence, let's look closer at their diagnostic help. They seem to position themselves as business doctors, getting right to the heart of what's ailing a company. For someone who's never worked with a consultant before, what kind of problems might they diagnose?
Oh, it could be anything. Inefficient processes, communication breakdowns, unclear marketing messages, a lack of strategic direction. Imagine a business owner feeling lost and overwhelmed. Enterprise Doctor steps in, analyzes the situation, pinpoints the root causes of those struggles.
So it's not just about identifying problems, but also figuring out why those problems exist in the first place. That makes a lot of sense. And once they've made a diagnosis, how do they typically go about helping a business create a plan to address those issues?
That's where their expertise in business planning comes in. They're not just churning out generic templates. They emphasize the importance of tailoring the plan to its specific audience, whether it's for securing funding from a bank, attracting investors, or simply clarifying internal goals.
That's a good point. A business plan for a bank loan needs to be very different from a pitch deck for venture capitalists. I can see how having that clarity of purpose would be crucial. And I noticed they emphasize both the narrative and the numbers. What does that mean in practical terms?
A compelling business plan needs to tell a story that captures the imagination. But it also needs to demonstrate that the vision is backed up by sound financial projections and realistic market analysis. Enterprise Doctor seems to understand that balance.
So they're not just helping you dream big, they're also grounding those dreams in reality, which is probably what a lot of businesses need. Now let's talk about mentoring and coaching, because they seem to have a lot of experience in those areas. They were even featured on mentorsmed.co.uk, and they've worked with the Prince's Trust.
Those are strong indicators of their credibility, to be listed on a reputable mentoring platform. And to work with an organization like the Prince's Trust, they would have gone through rigorous vetting and training processes.
And I like how they phrase their approach to mentoring and coaching. They talk about helping clients work out how to run their business more easily and efficiently. It's not about telling people what to do, but about guiding them towards their own solutions.
Exactly. It's about empowerment and fostering self-reliance. A good mentor or coach helps you uncover your own strengths and weaknesses, so you can make informed decisions and take ownership of your business journey.
They also have a pragmatic approach to hands-on help, acknowledging that sometimes the best solution is to bring in an expert, rather than trying to do everything yourself. For example, they might help you assess when it's time to outsource certain tasks or invest in specialized software.
It's about recognizing your limitations and knowing when to delegate. Trying to be a jack of all trades can actually hinder your growth. By strategically outsourcing or automating certain functions, you can free up your time and energy to focus on your core competencies.
And what I find really admirable is that they're upfront about referring clients to other experts, if they believe that's in the client's best interest. It shows a real commitment to finding the right solution, even if it means they don't get the business.
Absolutely. It speaks volumes about their integrity and reinforces that their priority is the client's success. They're not just trying to sell their services, they're genuinely invested in helping businesses thrive.
Now let's circle back to their website reviews. It's one thing to have a beautifully designed website, but if it's not user-friendly or doesn't effectively communicate your message, it's not going to do you much good.
It's like having a shop with a stunning storefront, but a confusing layout inside. Enterprise Doctor can provide that objective perspective, helping clients see their website through the eyes of their target audience. They might uncover issues with navigation content clarity, or even the overall brand messaging.
And finally, we need to talk about their strategic guidance. It's a term that gets thrown around a lot. But what does it actually mean in the context of Enterprise Doctor services?
It's about helping clients develop a clear vision for the future and mapping out a path to achieve their long-term goals. Think of it as looking beyond the day-to-day operations and considering the bigger picture. What are the market trends? Who are your competitors? What are your unique strengths, and how can you leverage them to gain a competitive advantage?
So it's about making sure the business is not just surviving, but actually thriving and positioned for long-term success. That makes a lot of sense. And they seem to emphasize the value of having someone challenge your assumptions and make you think critically about your plans.
It's easy to get stuck in our own heads and become attached to certain ideas even if they're not serving us well. Having an external perspective can be invaluable in identifying blind spots and uncovering new possibilities. Enterprise Doctor can act as that sounding board, helping clients refine their strategies and make more informed decisions.
It's like having a trusted advisor in your corner, someone who's been there and done that. Now, we've talked a lot about their core services, but let's go back to those other ventures they have going on, the podcast, the radio show, and a Laptop Monday. What kind of content do they offer through these channels, and how might it benefit someone considering working with them?
Their podcast offers practical advice and insights on a wide range of business topics, from marketing and finance to leadership and productivity. It's a great way to get a feel for their style and approach.
It's like getting a free sample of your expertise. And what about the radio show?
Their radio show focuses on local business news and interviews with entrepreneurs and industry experts. It shows they're plugged into the local business community and passionate about supporting its growth.
So it's not just about promoting their own business, but about contributing to the broader ecosystem. And what about Laptop Monday? That one sounds intriguing.
Laptop Monday is a free event where entrepreneurs and business owners can connect, share ideas, and get support from each other and from Enterprise Doctor. It's a great example of their commitment to building community and fostering collaboration.
It sounds like a valuable resource for anyone who's feeling isolated or just wants to learn from others who are going through similar challenges. So by engaging with these different platforms, potential clients can get a much deeper understanding of Enterprise Doctor's values, expertise, and approach, even before that first consultation.
Exactly. It's a smart way to build familiarity and trust. Now, while these additional ventures offer valuable insights, we should remember that the core of their business is still one-on-one consulting.
Right. And that brings us back to that first session free offer. It's a low-risk way to experience their approach firsthand and see if it's the right fit for you. But even with that offer, choosing a consultant is a big decision. It can feel overwhelming, especially if you've never worked with a consultant before. As we wrap up this deep dive, what key takeaways would you say are most important for our listener to consider?
I think it boils down to this. Enterprise Doctor offers a comprehensive suite of services designed to address a wide range of business challenges. They seem particularly adept at diagnosing underlying problems and working collaboratively with clients to develop tailored solutions.
And they go beyond the typical consulting model by providing a wealth of free resources and building a community through their podcast, radio show, and events like Laptop Monday.
Their first session free offer is a powerful demonstration of their confidence and a low-risk way for you to experience their expertise firsthand.
But even with that offer, it's crucial to approach that session strategically. What advice would you give our listener to help them make the most of that free consultation?
Go in with a clear understanding of your most pressing challenges and your desired outcomes. What specific questions do you need answered? What areas of your business are causing the most frustration or are holding you back?
So it's about having a clear objective in mind,
Right.
rather than just seeing it as a free informational session. What else should our listener consider before reaching out to Enterprise Doctor?
Take some time to explore their website, listen to a few episodes of their podcast, and familiarize yourself with their style and approach. Do they resonate with you? Do you feel like they understand the challenges faced by businesses like yours?
It's about making sure there's a good fit, both in terms of expertise and personality. Because ultimately, a consultant is more than just an advisor. They're a partner in your success.
Exactly. And choosing the right partner can make all the difference in your business journey. So as you consider taking that next step, I'll leave you with this question to ponder. What's the one burning question that you would ask Enterprise Doctor if you had a chance? The answer to that question might just reveal the path forward for your business.
That's a great question to reflect on. We hope this deep dive into Enterprise Doctor has provided you with valuable insights and given you a clearer sense of whether they might be the right fit for your needs.
Remember, seeking outside expertise is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's about recognizing that you don't have to have all the answers, and that sometimes a fresh perspective can make all the difference.
Thanks for joining us on this journey. We hope you enjoyed the deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing your business forward.